day. So, paano ba gamitin tong Asana, no? So, pag nandito na kayo sa Asana app, after signing in with your Gmail VA account, na Gmail ng VA account ninyo, yung VA Gmail ninyo, no? So, ito na makikita ninyo. So, as you can see, meron na akong mga tasks na nailagay dito. When you click on home, ito yung lalabas, okay? Then you have also your inbox, okay? And you also have your tasks, and then nandito yung mga summary ng performance ng inyong productivity. Okay, then you have projects and portfolio. So in my case, I have 2 projects na makikita nyo dito sa baba, the daily work list at saka yung new hire checklist, okay? So if you want to make a new project, you just click on the plus sign here. Okay, or pwede ka rin mag-click dito sa create and click on project. So let's say you have a new client, so you can always go to that, at may mga templates din dito that you can use. Okay, so yung bago kong ginawa is the new hire checklist. If you want to make a new one, for example, you have a new client, pwede ka namang gumawa ng create blank project. So for example, you have client Henry Cavill, kunyari lang, no? Then of course under your workspace, and then click on continue. Okay, tatanungin ka dito ano bang gusto mong lalabas doon sa iyong interface. So you have here syempre Gantt chart, calendar, overview, andyan lahat, no? Syempre kasama yan, importante naman to mga to. So we'll just add them all. Click lang natin siya lahat. Okay, then click on create project. So, makikita nyo, there's already a new project here. Okay, and then, pwede na kayong maglagay ng mga tasks ninyo per client. Okay, so let's say, for example, ano ba yung gagawin ninyo for the day? Maybe, for example, check email. Okay, after that, pwede na kayo maglagay ng isa pang task. For example, update report. Okay, kunyari lang, update report. Ayan. After that, so, let's say nakagawa na tayo ng mga task, no? It will show you your board, your timeline, your dashboard. Yung Gantt ninyo is like, trinatrack niya yung mga deadlines ninyo kung tapos na ba or what, according to the calendar. At pag normal na calendar naman, this is the one. Okay? So, let's just go to my daily work list kasi meron na tayong mga to-do lists here, no? So, you can see, pagka nakagawa na kayo ng list ng task to do, I am under the tab ng lists. Okay, you can put your assignee wherein kung meron kayong collaboration with your client or with other workers, pwede nyo silang i-assign here. So most probably your client will be your collaborator. So let's just say isasali ko yung isa pang email ko. Okay, let's just say yan. So, i-click nyo lang siya. And then, you can, kung hindi pa siya nakagawa ng account, it will be asking an invitation. But if there's already an invitation, it will automatically add up here. Okay? Siyempre, lalagyan nyo siya ng due date. Tapos, yung priority nyo is it's medium, low, high. Okay? And also, sa effort, ganong effort ba ang kailangan? Is it small, medium, or large? You can even add more categories if this is about health, finance, home, errands. Okay, you can edit the options. Okay, pwede kayo maggawa ng isa pang category. Okay, say, for example, we have to add an option which is a daily work. Okay, daily work, kunyari lang. Alright, then click on Save Changes. So, let's say itong update under Chapter 3, ganyan. Kaya kailangan mag-update. It's my daily work. So, now I can have another category here. Since gagawa din ako ng quizzes, this is like something which is also for my daily work. Introduction, orientation. Actually, by the way, tapos ko na to, no? So, introduction and orientation, katatapos ko lang kanina. So, all you can do is just put a check mark here to mark it as done. So, makikita nyo, mag-change yung color into gray. Now, if you are comfortable with the list na view, ito yung itsura. But if you are more comfortable with the Kanban board, this one, na pwede nyong i-drag yung tapos na, like this one, introduction. So, i-drag ko lang siya dito under sa card ng done. Nasa done na siya, no? So, yan. Okay, and then in progress, ito yung mga hindi ko pa natatapos. And here, I have to-do lists on 1, 2, 3 pa. So, you can also check your timeline para makita nyo kung ano yung mga hindi pa tapos. Okay, kasi ito, mag-appear dito if you put deadline. So, it's very important that you put your due dates here, no? So, for example, return online orders. So, lagay natin, siguro, let's say, kailangan bago matapos ang month, lalagyan mo na siya ng start date. Okay? And here naman, and yung due date mo, it's Tuesday na here. And here, ang due date mo is, let's say, bukas. Ayan. So, since malapit na to, you can make it high. Okay. Dito rin sa priority, you can also create a new list. Okay. So, just click on this and click on edit options. Pwede na kayo mag-add ng option dito. So, low, medium, high. Pwede rin siguro neutral. Okay. Or you can always change this all to urgent. Pwede rin important, okay, not urgent, but important, okay, at saka meron ding not important, but urgent. Ayan, okay, yan. So, pwede nyo na siyang gawin as it is. So, here, ayan, yan. So, madami na kayong magagawang, personalizations. Okay? So, as you can see, itong dito sa baba ay parehas lang din dito sa taas. So, you can just check here. You have a list, a board, which is yung Kanban board that you can drag. Then, you have your calendar. You can add up things here that you like. Halimbawa, mayroon kayo nakaschedule for 10, it will show up here also. So, yan. Okay? Yung mga parang transparent, those are the done. Okay? And when you go to timeline, you will see the whole thing here. Okay, so napakaganda siyang productivity tools that you can use. Okay, and it is very easy to use. Alright, so that's it for now. That's an introduction to Asana. Please let me know if you have any questions. Mag-message lang kayo sa akin. Okay, have a nice day ahead.